Well, I think it'd be very appropriate during the course of this interview to play Sher's great song, Turn Back the Hands of Time, because that's exactly what I'm going to be doing with my next guest, turning back the hands of the clock, probably 30 years ago. And I used to introduce this gentleman on Sky Channel, Brett Goss. Well, Brett, as I said, we are turning back the hands of time here.
If we could turn back time, Mick. Good to see you again.
Good to see you again, sir. And we're quite appropriate that you're here on a night where we're celebrating the great careers in harness racing of Joe and Michael Ousley, and also their wonderful memories. They were both outstanding gentlemen.
Great family, the Ousleys. Great horsemen, and nice to be here to celebrate for them.
Hey, what a great career Joe had. He certainly was a character, Brett.
He was a freak. He was before his time. Yeah.
637 winners, Rocket Glenfern, Michael Frost, Tricky won. A favourite horse of mine was Nuts and Bolts, but he had so many great horses.
Well, they go on and on and on. You just go back before my time even.
Yeah, I think Nuts and Bolts was. I think he was around in the 60s. But Brett, 1984, that great Miracle Mile, Bundanoon, Brian Hancock, and also Gentleman Joe with Double Agent. Two veterans in that particular field of the harness racing industry, trainer and horse, and only a nose separated them.
Great race, great night. Remember it like it was yesterday, Mick.
I think Brian Hancock was asked later why he didn't protest, and he said Joe won it fair and square on the track.
True, he said that's Joe's night. He said I can win it another time.
Certainly could, and of course we lost Joe in 2007, Brett. 3 years later, very sadly, at just the age of 59, we lost Michael.
Very sad. Lovely man, Michael. Great horseman.
Yeah, Paleface Bubble, one of those greats. Tarambi Time, Kyla Fling. Once again, like his dad, he just had an endless flow of very good horses.
Oh, of course he did. Of course he did. Treated them like children. Loved them.
And your career in harness racing, Brett, virtually got a kick-start due to Joe.
Due to Joe, yes. I had one or two very slow horses, and he had too many and pushed a few my way, and Bob's your uncle, away we went.
And down at the beach at Bayview?
Yeah, great memories. Great memories. All gone now.
And those beach conditions just suited those horses, because Joe, on a lot of occasions, as did you, had horses with leg problems.
Oh, all had leg problems, but so tough. You know, you'd work them in the sand 20 minutes, swim them for 20 minutes, come to the 400, the others would be tired, give them a little flick, and away you went.
So Joe had a big influence on your career. How many horses did you have, Brett, during the peak of your period?
I only had a small team. I think at my peak I might have had 10.
Outside of Joe, who else was a big influence on your career?
Oh, Chrissy Gleeson, Neil Freeman, everyone down at the beach. It's like a big family. Someone needed help, everyone come running.
Did you mention a name there I haven't heard for a long while? Neil Freeman.
Neil Freeman, lovely man.
And how are you keeping these days, Brett? You did have a health scare or two, but you've bounced back strongly?
I'm bounced back. I'm like Lazarus. I just won't lay down and die.
Well, Brett, as I said, great to see you on a night where we're honouring two gentlemen of the turf in Joe and Michael Ousley. Of course, Joe, as we said, had a big influence on your career.
Certainly did. Good to see you again, Mick. Good to be back.